dear learners, welcome back. Today in this video, we would be discussing question number 6 and 7 of exercise 5.1 of complex numbers. So this again we continue to find out the value of z in the form of a plus ib. Okay, so let's get started. So question number 6 is already put up on the board. So in my previous videos also I have mentioned any question on complex number is written, please mention it with Z. So this question number 6, whatever I have written can be written as capital Z, okay, the denotation of a complex number. Z is equal to so and so. This is my sixth question. Now I have to write my answer in the form of A plus IB. So next, what is my step? Now I see there are two terms which is separated by a minus sign, and these two terms inside the bracket I can find out my LCM. Yes, so when I have to find out my LCM, see the values 1 by 5 plus 2 by 5i, the denominators are same, so therefore I get LCM as 5. So I can write this as 1 plus 2i divided by 5. This becomes my one term minus the bracket, the term inside the second bracket is 4 plus 5i by 2. This can be, now this we have to take the LCM. So when I take the LCM, I cross multiply the terms. 4 2s are 8 plus 5i divided by 2. Next, what do I have? I again have a minus sign and two terms. Correct? So when I have two terms and a minus sign, again I will have to find out LCM for these two terms. So that time what I will do? I will cross multiply this 2 and 5 to this side. So what will I get? I get this as 2 into 1 plus 2i minus, there is a minus sign here, please don't forget, minus of 5 into 8 plus 5i whole divided by 5 into 2. So please bear in mind, my dear learners, whenever I have denominators which are different, okay, I will always cross multiply to find out my LCM. Okay, and all my learners who are finding it difficult to find the LCM, please put in my comment section so that I can make you all easy LCM videos to understand our problems better. Okay, so please let me know. So as of now, we will just continue with the problem. Now, I will start expanding the bracket. Now I will get this as 2 into 1 as 2 plus 4i minus 8 5s are 40, minus of plus will become minus into plus will become minus 25i divided by 10. Now what do? I will add my real terms with real terms, imaginary terms with imaginary term. So I get 2 and minus 40 as my real term. So 2 minus 40 will give me minus 38. Okay, so 2 minus 40 will give me minus 38. Then I have minus of minus 25i plus 4i will give me minus of 21i whole divided by 10. Okay, now further proceeding with this particular problem, still I have not got it in the form of a plus ib, right? See, if I bifurcate the terms, then this can be written as z is equal to minus 38 by 10 minus 21i divided by 10. I can still simplify my real term. Why can I write this in the form? Why can I split these two terms and write? Because when there is a denominator, only one denominator, then that denominator is applicable to both the terms in the numerator. So therefore I have written it as minus 38 by 10 minus 21i by 10. Now I will cancel out the terms. This goes 5 times 119. So this can be written as minus 19 by 5 minus 21i by 10. Still I haven't got it in the form of a plus ib because there has to be a plus sign in between. So can I write this as minus 19 by 5 plus of minus 21i by 10. where the value of A is equal to minus 19 by 5 and the value of B is equal to minus 21 by 10, where A and B are real numbers. Hope you all have understood. If you have any doubts at any point, please pause the video, resume the video, and then understand the concept and then only proceed. Because we all know, my dear children, that concept is our strength. If we are weak in concept, then it becomes really difficult for us in the later part of the syllabus. Okay, so please make your concepts clear. I am there to guide you all. I am there to make your concepts strong. So please follow me. Whatever steps I follow, please do it that way. If you are finding any step difficult, henceforth, please put it in the comment section. I will try to give a solution for all your problems. Okay, so hoping that everybody has understood, we will move on to the 7th question. I will just erase this part. Yeah, the 7th question. Again, there are 3 terms given to us. So again, if 3 terms are given to us, I will tell you a very easy way of finding the values. I know, okay, whenever a question is given to us, I will always denote it by Z. This is my 7th question. See, this will be a second step, okay. So I am very lazy to write the second step. So what did I do? I just erased it and wrote it off as Z. So this becomes my Z, okay. This is my second step. So now if I expand the bracket, so I can write this as 1 by 3 plus 7 by 3i plus, I am expanding this bracket, plus 4 plus 1 by 3i. Then I again expand this bracket as well. Minus of minus will become plus 4 by 3. Minus into plus will become minus I. Hope you all have understood. Now what do? I will group all the real terms. So when I group all the real terms, I get it as 1 by 3 plus 4 plus 4 by 3. Next, what are all the terms, imaginary terms remaining? I can write this as plus 7 by 3i plus I by 3, plus 1 by 3i minus I. Okay, now this is my one group with imaginary terms and this is my other group with real terms. Now what do? Now I have bifurcated my real terms and imaginary terms. So in that case, individually can I take the LCM for real terms separately and imaginary terms separately? Yes, no, I can do that. Now 1 by 3, 4 by 3 has denominators 3. So now, how do I make 4 to have the same denominator? Obviously cross multiply. So this is nothing but 4 divided by 1. So I can write this entire denominator as 3. Next, I have the first term as 1 plus 4 into 3 will give me 12. Then I have again 4. Okay. Now from these 3 terms, can I remove I common? Yes, right? So when I can remove I common, I get this as 7 by 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 1. So this minus 1 can be written as minus 1 by 1. Again the same procedure. How do I make my denominator in the third term as 3? Obviously by LCM. So how do I make it as 3? I will multiply it to both numerator and denominator. Okay. So how do I do it? I get this as, okay, first I'll finish off the imaginary term part. So this entirely is divisible by 3, the denominator. Then I have 7 plus 1 minus 3 into minus 1 will give me 3. Why is it 3 into minus 1? Because my LCM is 3. Okay. So to make that LCM 3, I am multiplying it to the numerator. Because denominator I already have a common term which is nothing but 3. Next, 12 plus 4 is nothing but 16. 16 plus 1 is 17. So 17 by 3. Next, I am just resuming my other steps towards this side of the board. Next, I have Z is equal to 17 by 3 plus 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 minus 3 is going to give me 5 by 3 I. So does it resemble Z is equal to A plus IB format? Yes, it does, because there is a plus sign in between and there are two real numbers which I have already bifurcated and written. So I have A is equal to 17 by 3 and B is equal to 5 by 3. Hope you all have understood. Please let me know if you have any difficulty in any step. Please let me know if you want me to make any video on LCM. I'm repeatedly telling, because even I see my dear, my learners basically, who are struggling with finding out LCM. So if you want me to make any video, please let me know, so that you are at pace and you do not have any problem in finding out the LCM. So with this, we complete question number 7 of exercise 5.1. Please stay tuned for more questions from the NCERT. We would also be doing the exercise problems, the entire exercise problems, example problems, and also problems from miscellaneous exercises. So please stay tuned. Thank you all.